Emerald Katong eventually sold for 98% on one single ballot day. Out of 800 over units. That's a crazy feat. So congrats to the developer. And my clients who balloted for the projects did not even have a chance to choose a unit. They feel that they missed out a lot. Now the question is, did everyone who got a unit there, are they all good buys? In my opinion, yes, everyone got a good deal. But here's the thing, not everyone will be as profitable as all their neighbors, right? Someone will be more lucky than others, and I want to share with you the selection thought process if my buyers had the chance to buy. First of all, I need to explain why Emerald Katong was so in demand. I'm going to share with you two projects in the area. Tembusu Grand, which is 99 years, same as Emerald Katong. In the last 6 months, the 2-bed and 2-bed plus study layouts were averaging for 1.99 mil, or around 2006 PSF. In this video, I'm just going to be talking about 2-bed and 2+ study because that was what my clients were looking at. And nearby, Continuum was going for 2 million. Same price, right? The difference is Tembusu Grand is 99 years, Continuum is freehold. Given the choice, which would you go for? Freehold or 99 for the same price? You choose. Then we introduced Emerald Katong, which was touted to be lower than everyone's prices because of the developer's purchase price of the land and all that. And true enough, they came out swinging with an average price of 1.77 for all of their 2-bed and 2+ study. So you'll see later on, I'll show you the numbers range from actually 1.5 plus to 1.8 plus, but on average, it was 1.77. Now, I just show you the three projects. Given the choice, 1.77, 1.9, and 2 million. Okay, from an investor's point of view, which would you go for? Of course, these three data is very hard to choose, right? But the focus today is to understand whether everyone who bought in Emerald Katong, are they going to be happy or not? And to understand deeper first, before I show you the prices, I want to show you the layouts of the 2-bed versus the 2-bed plus study. Alright, these are just the 2-bedrooms, no study area. You can see that they're almost identical, just one is slightly longer than the other by a few centimeters. And then this one, the kitchen is a little bit more enclosed compared to this one. But generally, they look identical. My clients were trying to target a 2-bed plus study given the choice, given the budget, given the ballot number. And within this 2+ study configurations, there were 3 options. They preferred these 2 options only, given the choice. Why do I keep saying that? I keep saying that given the choice because they knew that they had a very low chance to enter and buy. I'll explain to you later on. Okay, let's focus on this. You can see how the study area is it's stuck in between the 2nd bedroom and the bathroom. It feels a little bit enclosed. And then the kitchens are also somehow semi-enclosed. So that's very livable in their opinion. Compared to this layout, which is a slightly smaller, you can see the sizes here, 678, 689, 700 square feet. This one would potentially be cheaper because of the square footage, but the layout, they were not too keen because the kitchen was a little bit in the open, and then the study area was also stuck in the corner, but also felt a little bit open. They felt that this was a little bit more livable. So that's the layout. I'll show you the show flat after this, yeah? Now I'm going to show you the prices. First, I'm going to show you the 2-bedroom prices, and I'm going to show you the 2-bed plus study prices. 2-bedroom prices were starting from 1.58, and these are units which are facing outside, just 2-bed layouts. Generally, you can see these are all the lower floor units. In Emerald Katong, you need to understand that there are 2 views. You are either facing the pool area here. You are either this row of units which are stacked 20, 19, 18, 17, 24, 23, okay? These are all the pool facing units. You are either facing the pool facing, or you are facing Jalan Tembusu, facing Head Court, facing Tembusu Grand, another project that's under construction. Or you are facing a future development on the southern side. You only have pool view or you're facing outside. Now, it's interesting to note that the cheapest units start from 1.589, and then the highest price 2-bed units are going as high as 1.88. Okay, 1.85, 1.86, 1.87, 1.888. Wow, very nice number. And these are all the high floor units. Take a look again. 300,000 difference between the cheapest and the most expensive 2-bedroom. And then we throw in some 2+ study prices, and then you understand things are very dynamic, not equal. Your lower floors 2+ study starts as low as 1.688. Now that means you could have gotten a lot of 2+ studies cheaper than some of the 2 bedroom units. You can see that some of the pool view units of the 2 plus study are also relatively affordable. Given the choice to choose a 2 plus study pool view unit, that's 1.7 pool view unit, or a 2 bedroom high floor unit but facing outside, same price, which one will you go for? Now, if you're buying for own stay, the answers will be very, very different. Some would say they prefer this layout, they prefer facing outside, it's quieter, and then, they don't want to be facing the pool. There's noise, there's neighbors facing to your unit and all that. Fair enough. But from an investment point of view, which do you think will do better? A low floor unit that's a pool view unit, 2 plus study, or a smaller, higher floor unit but no study? My experience, this will typically do better in the resale market. Easier to sell, can sell for higher profits also, because typically people like space. Alright, buying from investment in the resale market especially is you go down, you feel the house, and you feel the house, the bigger the house, the more feel you get, right? So this would be the ideal situation to go for a pool view unit that's 2 plus study. However, like I said, things are not straightforward. What if your queue number is at the very, very tail end and you're only left with select choice of units? You're only left with 0412, you're only left with 0842. So then you have to make a decision. Alright, do you still go for it, or do you tap out and then wait for another project? That's difficult to decide because, like I said, very dynamic, depends on what unit are available at the point of time. Then we also have to compare with the layouts. The layouts that my clients were keen on were stack 12, 0212, 0112, and he could have gotten it for the cheapest price within the 2-bed plus studies. But the ones that are facing pool, if my client wanted a pool view unit and he wanted a 2 plus study, the cheapest would have been this 0209, 0223. And as you guessed it, it is the floor plan that he is not keen on. You can see 09 and stack 23, the layout that he's not keen on. So now again, when you're at the queue, you have to make a decision. The cheapest 2 bedroom that's 2 plus study that's facing the pool is the layout I don't like. And then if I want to go for the unit that I want, I have to pay much, much higher. So there's a lot of moving parts. It's very dynamic. So it's very hard to say that, this person made such a good decision. And then at the same time, this is the part where I have to reveal to you that we were ballot number 3002 over something, I forgot. And there were 800 units, right? Before the ballot day on Saturday. On Friday, there was a special sales for the developers, families and friends. It's very understandable. It's very normal, alright? And then they also have a special queue for people wanting to buy multiple units. Now, that queue of multiple units already range in the hundreds. If each person was buying 2 to 3 units, you can imagine many units will be gone already. True enough, by midnight of Friday, 400 over units were left. And then, can you imagine? My client's ballot number is 3002 or plus, and they could only choose 400 units. By the morning, we threw in the towel already. Honestly, we were not very hopeful, and true enough, by the time our ballot number came up, there was nothing that they wanted. The 2 bedrooms, 2 plus studies were all... the good ones were snapped up already. So there are some things which are not within your control. Most of the time, I will tell my clients on ballot day, your fate is decided by your ballot number. But for this project, it was very special. Your fate is not just based on your ballot number, but whether you can buy multiple units with your family members or not. So now I'm going to show you a video of the show flat itself, the 2 bedroom plus study that they were interested in. Here you go. Okay, so let's take a look at how the ideal 2 bedroom plus study layout would be. Now, this is my preferred layout. Okay, what you have is a study space which is located right beside the common bedroom. So what you can do is, if you wish, you can break down the wardrobe here and then expand the second common room into this area, which gives you a super huge bedroom space if you wish to. Otherwise, leave it as it is. You can convert this into it's designated to be a study space, but you can also have it into a storeroom, storage area, a walk-in wardrobe. There's many things you can do here when it's located here. The other layout would have the study space right beside the kitchen area. And if you notice, this kitchen space is actually almost enclosed. It's as if it's enclosed, but because of the positioning of the kitchen, this is a preferred layout. This is what you get for a 2-bed plus study. Let's take a look at the rest of the unit. Alright, very nice ID. I don't know why they put carpets all around. Alright, but it's actually quite well finished. Yeah, it's very rare you get carpets in show flats, because you can see it gets dirty very easily. But that's the developer's choice. Okay, but otherwise, balcony is just nice. You can put a dining set out here comfortably. Small one can. Alright. And this would be the ideal two-bedder layout. Let's go. To wrap things up, today it's not just about the price of the project, it also depends on what's available in the market at that point of time of you doing the selection. Even if this was a post-launch, that means it's not the ballot day, and then, like for example, if you go to Continuum, you go to Tembusu Grand, I'm not saying it's not a good deal today, because guess what? It is the only deal available in the market if you want to buy an East Coast project today, a decent project. Because even though Tembusu Grand and Continuum are starting at 2 mil in the market right now, you may feel that, wow, I'm paying so much more. But guess what? That is your only way in right now. So it's very easy for us to laugh at people buying at certain prices because we don't understand what was going on in the market at that point of time. So do I believe Continuum and Tembusu Grand will make less profit than Emerald? Yes, I think people at Emerald will make more, but that does not mean the people at Tembusu Grand and Continuum will not be able to profit. For example, today I'm trying to get my clients to accept that, hey, Continuum may be a better option right now because of what's available right now in the market. Things will change if we are making a decision in 1 month's time. Maybe another project will be a better option also. So the reality is not as straightforward. It's not just like must tick all the check boxes and then we go into the market. So it depends on your needs, what you want, the layout that you prefer, and also depends on the ballot that you get if you're going to go for a ballot project. I hope this video was interesting. I know it's all over the place a little bit, but just wanted to capture the essence of understanding the price points that the developers put out during the launch day itself. And then when you look at what's available in the market, try to understand whether a unit on a higher floor, is it really a better buy than a unit on a lower floor? So because if you look at the Emerald Katong, the highest floor 2-bedder plus study goes for as high as 1.95 versus the lower floor that starts at 1.688. My clients were not interested at all with the higher floor units. They only wanted to go for 10th floor and below because of entry price. They believe that the profits will be limited if they were to buy in at 1.9 mil range, especially when someone in the project, same layout, would be able to enter at 200k lower. They wanted to have that buffer against the highest price unit. They never wanted to be the most expensive. So maybe we'll start this series of comparing units, comparing unit selection for different projects. Maybe the next project we'll do is we'll see where my clients go, and my content will always be based on that. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.